Ever wondered how to secure a visa to visit the vibrant city of London? Well, you're not alone. The process might seem a bit overwhelming with a maze of forms and regulations to navigate. But fear not. When we break it down into manageable steps, you'll see it's actually quite straightforward. We'll guide you through each phase, from the pre-application preparations to the final decision. So, buckle up and get ready for a smooth journey. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to apply for a London visa. Before diving into the application process, there are a few things you need to prepare. Now let's roll up our sleeves and get started, shall we? First and foremost, you'll need a valid passport. Not just any passport, but one that's valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned stay. You wouldn't want your dream trip to London cut short because your passport decided to expire, would you? So double-check the expiry date. Next on the list are recent photographs. And by recent, we mean taken within the last 6 months. Now, we all have a favorite photo where we look our absolute best, but resist the urge to use an older one. The authorities need to recognize you, not the you from 5 years ago. Make sure your photos are in color with a plain white or off-white background, and remember, no fancy filters or Snapchat bunny ears. Then we have the supporting documents. These are like the backbone of your visa application. They tell the story of who you are, what you do, and why you want to visit London. You'll need documents like bank statements, an employment letter, or proof of enrollment if you're a student. Bank statements should ideally cover the last 6 months and be stamped by your bank. This gives the visa officers a snapshot of your financial health. An employment letter from your employer or proof of enrollment from your school or university provides evidence of your ties to your home country. The stronger the ties, the more likely you are to return home after your visit. If you're self-employed, don't fret. You can provide your business registration documents or tax returns. The key is to show that you have stable and sufficient funds to support your stay in London without seeking employment there. One more thing, always double-check the document requirements on the official website, as they can change. Once you have these documents ready, you're set to start the application process. But remember, being prepared is half the battle won. So take your time, gather your documents, and let's get you that visa to London. The first step in the visa application process is completing an online application. Let's dive right into how you can navigate this process with ease. The online application for a UK visa starts on the official UK government website. It's important to remember that this is the only legitimate place to apply. Any other website or service claiming to offer an application form is likely not legitimate and should be avoided. Once you're on the UK government's website, look for the Visas and Immigration section. Here you can find the online application form, which is fairly straightforward to complete. It will ask for your personal information, travel history, and the reason for your visit. Remember, honesty is crucial throughout this process. Providing false information can lead to your application being rejected, or even a ban on future applications. As you fill out the form, take your time. Rushing through this process can lead to errors that could complicate your application. Pay close attention to each question and provide as much detail as possible. It's better to provide too much information than not enough. Once you've filled out the form, don't rush to hit that submit button. Take a moment to double-check all of your entries. Are all the dates correct? Have you spelled everything correctly? Have you answered every question to the best of your ability? This is your chance to catch any mistakes that could potentially delay your application. Submitting the form is the final step of the online application process. But remember, it's not the end of the visa application as a whole. Once you've submitted the form, you'll receive a confirmation email that includes a copy of your application and details about the next steps in the process. After submitting the online application, the next step is booking an appointment. So take a deep breath. You're one step closer to your journey to London, but don't relax just yet. There's still more to do before your visa application is complete. Post-online application comes the biometric appointment. This is a crucial step in your visa process, where you'll be providing your unique biological data. Think fingerprints and facial recognition for the sake of security and identification. The first thing you'll need to do is schedule your biometric appointment. This is typically done online, through the website of the visa application center you're dealing with. You'll need to choose a date and time that suits your schedule, but remember, the sooner you get this done, the quicker your application can be processed. Now, let's talk about the documents you'll need to bring to this appointment. The idea here is to verify the information you've provided in your online application, so you'll be required to bring originals or certified copies of your supporting documents. First up, your passport. It must be valid with at least one blank visa page. Next, your printed confirmation page of your online application. Don't forget the proof of your biometric information appointment. You'll also need to bring evidence of your travel plans, like flight tickets and hotel bookings, and proof of your financial situation. This might include recent bank statements, pay slips, or proof of assets. If you're applying for a specific type of visa, like a student or work visa, you may also need to bring additional documents. For a student visa, for example, you might need an acceptance letter from your university. For a work visa, a letter from your future employer. All your documents need to be in English or accompanied by a certified translation. Remember, it's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. If you're unsure about a certain document, bring it anyway. The more information you provide, the smoother your application process will be. Once you've completed your biometric appointment and submitted your documents, it's time to wait for the decision. But don't worry, you've done everything you can at this point. Now it's up to the visa officers to do their part. Stay patient and positive, and hopefully you'll soon be packing your bags for London. Now all you have to do is wait for the decision. The timeline for visa processing can be a test of patience. Typically, it takes around 3 weeks for the UK Embassy to process a standard visitor visa. However, keep in mind that the actual time may vary depending on factors such as the volume of applications or the time of year. The waiting period is wrapped in anticipation, but rest assured you will be notified of the decision. Once your application has been reviewed, you will receive an email or a call notifying you of the outcome. If your application is successful, your passport and visa will be delivered to the address you provided during the application process. But what if your visa is rejected? It's a possibility that one must brace for. If your visa application is denied, you'll receive a letter stating the reasons for the decision. Don't be disheartened. It's not the end of the road. You have the option to appeal the decision or reapply. If you choose to reapply, make sure to address the reasons stated in the rejection letter in your new application. And when the day comes when you're holding that visa in your hands, it's a feeling of triumph. Once you receive your visa, you're all set for your journey to London. Make the most of this opportunity and create memories to last a lifetime. So, that's how you apply for a visa to London. In a nutshell, it's all about careful preparation, accurate application, and diligent follow-through. We've walked through the pre-application preparations, underlining the significance of having all your documents in order and up to date. It's crucial to remember that these documents are the foundation of your application. Then we dove into the online application process, highlighting the importance of accuracy and attention to detail. A single error could potentially lead to a delay or even a denial of your visa. We also covered the biometric appointment and document submission, 2 steps that require your physical presence and original documents. Finally, we talked about the decision and post-application process, emphasizing patience while awaiting the outcome and the importance of planning your trip only after receiving your visa. With all this knowledge, you're now well equipped to embark on your London visa application journey. Safe travels